Welcome to the channel, dear friends. In this peaceful corner of the world, we bring you heartwarming stories of strength, kindness, and quiet determination. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you won't miss any episode of Tu Tieu's journey, a journey of survival, love, and rediscovery. In today's video, we continue to follow Ly Tu Tieu, a homeless girl living deep in the countryside, who despite her difficult circumstances, shows us what it means to persevere with grace and strength. From harvesting herbs, building shelters, to cooking meals with care and sharing quiet moments with Yuri, each chapter reveals her inner resilience and growing hope. So grab a warm drink, get comfortable, and join us as we share another emotional part of her incredible story. In a remote village, surrounded by mountains and forests, a humble girl named Ly Tu Tieu begins another challenging day. The heat is stifling, yet she remains cheerful. With a soft voice and calm demeanor, she greets her viewers, wishing them health and happiness before preparing a refreshing drink from dried buds she collected the day before. Every detail of her daily life reflects simplicity, resilience, and hope. She brews a tea made from voy flower buds, mixed with rose and chrysanthemum, natural remedies to combat the summer heat. She dries the herbs carefully, knowing they only bloom once a year and must be preserved for the long term. Despite her peaceful routine, Tu Tieu's life is far from easy. She is homeless, living in makeshift shelters. Her outdoor bathroom lacks a roof, so she decides to build one herself. She measures, cuts, and assembles bamboo and palm leaves with precision. Alone and exposed to the elements, she works tirelessly, a lone girl facing the world with nothing but her own strength. Meanwhile, her friend Yuri, a company CEO, keeps a quiet eye on her well-being. While busy with his own responsibilities, he ensures that Tu Tieu is never truly alone. He sends support when needed, checks in on her, and even encourages his colleagues to lend a hand when she needs materials or advice. Tu Tieu's compassion shines when she prepares a heartfelt meal to thank Trang, a friend who helped her recently. She cooks bone broth with pumpkin, fried chicken, and stuffed bitter melon with minced pork. Every dish is carefully prepared, not only to nourish but to show appreciation. Amid all this, Tu Tieu negotiates to buy a small piece of land she has been renting. It's not easy. The landowner initially refuses, then proposes a high price. Tu Tieu remains respectful and firm, offering a lower amount. Eventually, they settle on a price of 1.1 billion VND. She agrees, with one condition, that the seller handles the paperwork. It's a significant step in her journey, from survival to self-reliance. That evening, as she completes the roof of her outdoor bathhouse using palm leaves, Tu Tieu cooks a simple yet delicious dinner, fried rice with vegetables from her garden, paired with a fresh cucumber salad. Just as she prepares to eat alone, Yuri arrives unexpectedly. He brings her bubble tea, a small but thoughtful gesture, and asks to share the meal with her. Their conversation is warm, filled with appreciation and gentle care. Yuri notices she's tired and fetches water for her. He watches her cook with admiration and delight. And then, without warning, he asks her to close her eyes. He presents her with a gift, a delicate necklace adorned with a heart-shaped pendant. Tu Tieu is stunned. She's never received anything so beautiful. Yuri explains that the heart symbolizes his love. She tries to return it, saying it's too precious, but Yuri insists. To him, she deserves it. Tu Tieu accepts the necklace with gratitude. She doesn't say much, she never does, but her eyes shine with emotion. It's a moment of deep connection, a turning point in their quiet relationship. Later, as they finish their meal, Tu Tieu thanks her viewers once again and says goodbye. Behind her gentle demeanor is a story of courage, determination, and quiet love. Despite the hardships of life, despite being homeless and alone, Tu Tieu continues to push forward, building her own world, one handmade roof, one home-cooked meal, one kind gesture at a time. And by her side, always watching, always ready to help, is Yuri, the CEO who never gave up on her. Just days after their quiet dinner, dark clouds gather over the mountains. A monsoon is approaching, and with it, the threat of destruction. Tu Tieu rushes to secure everything she's worked so hard to build: the bathhouse roof, her garden, the herbs she's drying. Her heart pounds as the wind howls through the trees. Yuri calls. "Are you okay?" She assures him she's fine, even though she's drenched, her clothes clinging to her skin as she fastens bamboo ties to hold down the thatched roof. Yuri offers to send help, but she declines. "I can manage," she says softly. That night, she shelters under a thick plastic tarp, clutching a lantern. Rain pours endlessly, and thunder shakes the ground. But she doesn't cry. She waits, breath held, praying her work survives. When morning comes, she steps out into a world soaked and broken, but not destroyed. Her structures are still standing, though bruised. The land has held. She breathes a sigh of relief. Yuri arrives soon after with supplies: nails, fresh bamboo, food, and dry clothes. He doesn't say much, but the way he looks at her speaks volumes. "You didn't have to do it alone," he says gently. Together, they repair what's broken. As they work, Yuri finally opens up about his past, how he once lived in poverty, how he built everything from nothing. "That's why I understand you," he says. "You remind me of who I used to be." Later, as they rest under the shade of a tree, Tu Tieu confides in him too. She reveals she's not just looking for a home, she's looking for her birth parents. The woman she calls mother adopted her when she was young, but the memories of her real parents haunt her dreams. Yuri listens, eyes soft. "We'll find them," he promises. "I'll help you." That promise, unspoken before, now binds them closer. Not with romance, but with trust, shared struggle, and a growing sense of destiny. A week later, while sorting through old books and items donated by villagers, Tu Tieu finds an old, faded envelope. It's addressed to someone with her birth name, a name she thought was lost forever. Her hands tremble as she opens it. Inside is a letter written years ago, describing a child lost during a flood, adopted by a stranger, and searched for endlessly by heartbroken parents. Tears stream down Tu Tieu's face. Could this be about her? She shows the letter to Yuri, who wastes no time. He contacts a private investigator, offers any resources needed, and begins tracing clues from the letter. Tu Tieu can barely sleep as hope and fear swirl inside her. Meanwhile, she keeps working, building, cooking, creating. Her videos show none of the storm within her. But Yuri knows. He stays close. Then one afternoon, a call comes. "We found them," the investigator says. "They're alive." They've been looking for her too. Tu Tieu falls to her knees. She doesn't speak, only cries. Yuri holds her hand. "Whenever you're ready," he whispers, "we'll go together." Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please leave us a comment below. Your words mean so much to Tu Tieu and everyone who supports her journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss the next part of this touching story, because the best is yet to come. Stay strong, stay kind, and we'll see you in the next video. With love, the Tu Tieu Story Team.